Your smile forgot how to bloom. You keep chasing something endless, trying to feel alive again. You stand beneath a broken sky, holding pieces of goodbye. Every shadow knows your name, every silence feels the same. You're running through your memories, searching for what used to be. Your heart is bruised and hollow, escaping every truth. Your soul unfolds its fragile wings as if it longs to move. Far from my hands, you fade like the ocean's sand. Now you're far from my hands, living inside your haze, drowning in quiet pain, lost in your own deep space. You're wrapped in a dream that fades, drifting through silent waves. Your heart is bruised and hollow, escaping every truth. Your soul unfolds its fragile wings as if it longs to move. Far from my hands, you fade like the ocean's sand. I reach across the smoke you breathe, through all the echoes you left in me. I hear your voice in empty rooms, a haunting calm that feels like truth. Your words fall without sound, your eyes tell tales unbound like fire that never settles down, still burning slow and pale. Far from my hands, you drift where I can't stand, lost in a dreamless land, just you and your aching soul. I don't cry, but my silence does. I don't leave, but I'm not enough. Far from my hands, you fade like the ocean's sand. Far from the life we planned, floating on quiet flames, too far to understand, too far to hold again. There's a quiet fire inside my chest, flickering slow, refusing to rest. All the echoes, soft and hollow, fade like footsteps I can't follow. Your name still lingers on the glass, a ghost that time forgot to pass. Every scar, a gentle flame, burning slow but still the same. I keep replaying what we were, each memory a whispered blur. Ashes in slow motion, drifting through the air we breathe, pieces begin the way we end, the song that pain could never bend. You left your shadow on my door, but it doesn't scare me anymore. The smoke becomes a silver thread, leading where the lost are led. Ashes in slow motion, drifting through the air we breathe. Pieces of devotion falling softly over me. I'm learning how to let you go. In embers fading low, I stand within the afterglow of everything I used to know. And though the night still wears your name, the fire feels softer now, not the same. I close my eyes and finally see the ashes weren't the end of me. Ashes in slow motion, spinning through the open sky. Every tear becomes a spark, every silence learns to fly. I'm learning how to breathe again as the ashes fall like rain. Light returns where shadows play, the pain begins to fade away. I let the ashes touch the sea and watch them set the silence free. I wrote your name on paper skies, watched the ink dissolve in time. Every word a piece of me, folded into memory. I kept the pages by my bed, 1,000 things I never said. Your voice still hums between the lines, fading slow but still it shines. The silence grew, the ink ran dry, but I still whisper you goodnight. These letters never sent float across the years we spent. They carry every breath that I was too afraid to let. In every line your ghost remains, written softly through my veins. The candle flickers on the floor, the same old shadows by the door. I trace your words, they come alive, and echoes only dreams survive. The paper curls, the edges tear, as if it knows you're not still there. These letters are never sent, float across the years we spent. They carry every breath but I still feel you standing near. These letters never sent, now whisper in the wind's lament. They carry love that never died, just lost the strength to say goodbye. I let them go, but not the ache. Some hearts are too slow to break. And if you ever hear my name, just know it burned without the flame. I sent the silence in my There's a quiet storm inside. It hums beneath the breath I hide. No thunder, no flash of light, just a whisper fighting night. I've been walking through the silence, carrying the weight of calm defiance. Every wound I learned to mend still bleeds beneath the skin again. I smile like everything's alright, but I'm still burning out of sight. There's a quiet storm inside, rolling slow, I can't confide. It's the sound of all I never say, the calm before I drift away. It doesn't scream, it doesn't cry, just breathes and burns beneath the sky. You wouldn't see it in my eyes, the steady waves beneath the skies. I talk like peace, I move like air, but there's a hurricane in there. And every dream I tried to save still breaks like water in its grave. There's a quiet storm inside, rolling slow, I can't confide. It's the sound of all I never say, the calm before I drift away. It doesn't scream, it doesn't cry, just breathes and burns beneath the sky. One day I'll let the silence go and watch the heavy rain unfold. No longer hiding from the sound, I let my soul come crashing down. And when the storm begins to fade, I'll stand in peace that I have made. There's a quiet storm inside, but now I let it be my guide. Every tear that used to fall now paints the truth along the wall. It doesn't scream, it doesn't cry, it sings me back to life tonight. There's a quiet dark still learns to shine. I walk where echoes sleep, where the shadows breathe. Every step feels like confession, every sigh, small obsession. The night forgives, the past won't leave. I breathe where the shadows breathe. You were the fire, cold and kind, a ghost I never left behind. Where the shadows breathe, I find you still, a trace of warmth the dark can't kill. I close my eyes and start to see the truth that hides inside of me. I fall apart so quietly, where the shadows breathe. Your voice returns in broken waves, a song the silence never saves. Each word a wound I can't retrieve. I breathe where the shadows breathe. The air is thick with memories you, and everything reminds me of you. Where the shadows breathe, I find you still, a trace of warmth the dark can't kill. I close my eyes and start to see the truth that hides inside of me. I fall apart so quietly, where the shadows breathe. Oh, there's beauty in the things that fade, the peace that broken hearts have made. I walk through pain, I walk through grace. I see my soul in your old place. And though the dark still calls my name, it's softer now, it's not the same. Where the shadows breathe, I let you go, like smoke dissolving, soft and slow. The night forgives, and I believe there's light where the shadows breathe. In every dark, a spark survives, the part of me that stays alive. I walk alone, but I am free. Where the shadows breathe, where the shadows breathe. Through the glass, I see the rain falling slow. It says your name, the light bends soft, it fades away. Another ghost from yesterday. Your voice still hums inside my head. I reach for what the light forgets, a moment caught, a soft regret. Your fingerprints, they never leave. The truth we tried so hard to weave. The silence hums a lullaby that never really says goodbye. Drifting through glass, I lose my way between the night and break of day. Your echo moves through every pain, and I keep calling out your name. The past reflects but doesn't stay. Drifting through glass, I fade away. I see a face where shadows meet, a dream replaying on repeat. The glass between us starts to break. I feel the tremble. I awaken, though I stand in broken light. It's clearer now. I'll be alright. Drifting through glass, I let it go. The pieces fall, the colors glow. I walk beyond the mirrored pain and breathe your name without the chain. Through what was lost, I find my way. Drifting through glass, I fade and stay and stay. Every shore becomes the sky, a thousand truths that never die. Through the glass I drifted last, free from the weight of what has passed. There's an echo between us now, a quiet room we can't tear down. Every word we used to speak still moves inside, still hums beneath. You stand in silence miles away, but I can hear what you don't say. Every pause a piece of sound that keeps my heartbeat underground. We never learned to say goodbye, we only learned how not to try. The echo between us calls my name, a ghost of love that sounds the same. It fades but never disappears. It sings in time with all my fears. I reach for you but touch the air. The echo says you're still out there. still stayed, a song of what we couldn't say. Your shadow walks inside my mind, leaving traces undefined. The echo between us calls my name, a ghost of love that sounds the same. It fades but never disappears, it sings in time with all my fears. I reach for you but touch the air, the echo says you're still out there. But feels like you. There's an echo between us still. It hums beneath what time can kill. Not love, not lost, but something true. The quiet echo left of you. Streetlight shimmer silver veins, tracing ghosts through window panes. My feet remember every pain. I'm sleepwalking through the rain. The city hums a lullaby, it hides the tears I never cried. Each step dissolves, the world turns slow. I walk where I once let you go. Umbrella dreams in quiet streets, where heart and memory softly meet. I'm sleepwalking through the rain, between the lost and what remains. Each drop a word I can't explain. I'm sleepwalking through the rain. The night forgives what love became. A whisper calling out my name. The wind still carries your perfume, a haunting note inside the gloom. I see reflections where you stood. They like thunder in the wood. The sky keeps weeping soft and low. I follow where the shadows go. I'm sleepwalking through the rain, between the loss and what remains. Each drop a word I can't explain. I'm sleepwalking through the rain. The night forgives what love became. A whisper calling out my name. Maybe healing feels like this, a broken dream you still can't miss. You move ahead but turn behind to trace the ghost you left in mine. And though the road is soaked in gray, I found my peace along the way. I'm sleepwalking through the rain, but every tear feels less like pain. Each step I take, I breathe again. I'm sleepwalking through the rain. The storm becomes a soft refrain. I wake beneath the morning's chain. The world turns clear, the rain still falls, but I'm still here. The morning breaks on shattered ground. The silence hums without a sound. A fragile sun begins to rise. Through aching light I open my eyes. The world still wears a faded hue, the kind that only time paints true. Each scar reflects the things I've learned from every bridge I watch get burned. The shadows fade but never lie. They walk beside me, not behind. Aching light, soft and clear, it cuts through pain, it keeps me near. Every wound becomes a flame, every loss still speaks your name. Through the cracks the day shines bright. I find my strength in aching light. The wind moves slow across my face. It carries truth I can't erase. I see the past in golden dust, the broken glass that turned to trust. The sky forgives and I tear becomes a sign of everything that once was mine. Through the hurt I come alive, aching light I will survive. The morning hums, the world rewinds. I breathe the dawn and leave the night behind. The night exhales, the stars fall down. The city sighs without a sound. The sky turns pale, the cold is gone. I stand beneath the last blue dawn. The echoes fade, the pain grows thin. I feel the warmth beneath my skin. All that broke now learns to mend. The story finds a softer end. The dark that once defined my eyes now only frames the rising light. The last blue dawn is calling me to everything I'm meant to be. No tears remain, no ghosts to chase, just quiet hope in empty space. The world begins, the night withdraws. I breathe beneath the last blue dawn. I've walked through storms that left me bare, through silence heavy as the air. I've seen the truth in all I lost, and learned that peace still has a cost. But every scar starts to glow when morning whispers, let it go. The last blue dawn is calling me to everything I'm meant to be. No tears remain, no ghosts to chase, just quiet hope in empty space. The world begins, the night withdraws. I breathe beneath the last blue There's music in the breaking sky, a final note before goodbye. The colors fade, the pain subsides, and all the past just drifts like tide. I close my eyes, the light feels near, and for the first time I don't fear. The last blue dawn is calling me, a promise shining endlessly. No longer bound, no longer torn, through every loss, a life reborn. I spread my hands, the shadows gone, and rise beneath the last blue dawn. The night is gone, but not erased. It left its stars where dreams are placed, and in the calm I still belong, alive beneath the last blue dawn. The ashes speak, the embers glow. From every ruin something grows. The silence bends, the darkness breaks, and I am born from my mistakes. I used to fear the fire's breath, but now it burns away my death. The pain that carved me line by line has drawn a shape that looks divine. From all I lost, I start again. The fire becomes my oldest friend. Fire and salvation, a heart reborn through flame. Every scar a constellation, etched beneath my name. I burn the pain, I've learned to see the light was always here in me. I walked through smoke, I walked through rain, and found my soul beneath the flame. The world collapsed, the night withdrew, and all that stayed was something true. No fear remains, no past to grieve, just breath and blood and what I believe. Fire and salvation, a heart reborn through flame. Every scar a constellation, etched beneath my name. I've burned the pain, I've learned to see the light was always here in me. The fire doesn't hurt the same, it whispers softly through my veins. It teaches love, it teaches grace, to stand unbroken in my place. The smoke becomes my sweetest air, a proof that I was always there. Fire and salvation, the storm becomes my guide. Every wound a revelation, every tear a tide. I've burned, I've healed, I've learned to be. The fire was never meant to leave, never meant to leave. The ashes fall, the dawn takes flight. I step into the open light, and though the flames still call my name, I walk unafraid, reborn from flame. The river hums beneath the sun, it sings of everything I've done. The sky unfolds, the pain is gone. This is the place I'm rising from. I drowned 1,000 times before in echoes I could not ignore, but every fall became free. The woman stands where she should be. Ophelia reborn, from ashes into dawn. I wear the storms I've known like silver on my bones. The tide that tried to pull me down now lifts me where I'm found. Ophelia reborn, her silence turned to song. No longer bound, no longer torn. The lost now stands where she belongs. The tide that tried to pull her down now lifts her where